Hey, beautiful. My name is Sharon Kelly, and welcome to my channel, Super Aging. Please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and better, leave me a comment. Today, we're going to band together to do a loop band workout. It's going to be intense, it'll be fun, but you'll love it. If you don't have any bands, just grab light weights. You'll still be able to do the workout. And if you don't have light weights, grab the soup cans. Are you ready? Let's start. We're going into 3 cat-cows, into 4-point kneeling. Breathe in, lift the chest around your spine. So I've got new glasses, they're a little bit loose, so I'm going to have to hang on to them as I bring the head towards the floor. 2 more. And last one. Good job. What I would like you to do is bring your hands maybe just a little bit inside your shoulders. Soften the elbows, come onto your knees. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, engage your abs. We're going to lift the right arm up, then the left arm. Now, as we lift and lower the arm, what we're trying to do is not move our torso. I feel like as I lift one arm, I go to the opposite side. How are you going? One more to each side. Good job. Come back. Let's go into a rest pose just to release the shoulders and the wrists. We're going into baby plank here. Another fun exercise. If you don't want to go onto your wrists, just go onto your forearms and just do a forearm plank. If you're doing baby plank, tuck your toes. We're going to lift the knees. We're going to lift the knees that thickness off the mat. Just lift up, hold. So you're not up here. Your knees are very close to the mat. Hold, hold, hold. Contract your abs, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Press your hands into the floor, feeling really strong. Breathe. Put your knees down. Come back into your rest pose. We're going to add on. What I want you to do this time is we go into the plank, we're going to bring the opposite hand to our shoulder. Are you ready? Let's do it. Into your baby plank. Tap your shoulder. Try and keep your torso still. Keep your knees close to the floor. How's it going? Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Come down. Push your hands away. Let's roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1. Yes, did you have a go? You could see how not so successful I was doing that. Now, the next exercise is a little bit easier on your wrists, but it is going to be quite intense on your triceps. If you're using weights, just grab your weights and follow along. If you're using a loop band, you're going to place it around your wrists. Now, the key to this work is to sit tall, is to keep tension on the band. So you need to be pushing your wrists into the band. So we're going to lift the arms up, stretch the arms. Little bend to the elbows, stretch. Little bend, stretch. You want to feel your tricep muscles engage here. Keep going. Keep tension on your band. I'm not very good at counting today. Let's do 4. Well, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not going to count very well. Last one. The change here is We're going to stretch the arms, straighten the arms, little bend, straighten. From your shoulder blades, we're going to lift the arms up. Bend, stretch, lift. Bend, stretch, lift. Keeping tension on the band. Keep your chest open and lifted. Let's go for 6 and 5. How are you going? 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. I want you to sit up really tall. This time what we're going to do is we're just going to push the wrists into the band, resist the band as our hands come back together, keeping tension on the band. Keep pushing your wrists gently into the band. Keep your arms straight. Good. Maybe lift them up a little bit higher. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, but don't let go of the band yet. One more exercise. We're done. It's very intense. I find this very intense. Stretch your arms back, sit tall, bend your elbows, bring your fingers to your hips. Good. Now, the work here is as we stretch the arms and keeping tension on the band. Let's do 10 and 9, 8, 7. You'll like me later when your arms are really tight. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Put the band down. What I want you to do is, what we're going to do is stretch the tricep muscle. So we'll start with just bringing the arm across, the bent arm across, sitting nice and tall. If you have issues with your shoulder, just stay on this stretch. If you don't, bring the hand behind the head. Lift the chest. Maybe put a little bit of pressure on your elbow so you can feel the tricep muscle release. Bring the arm down. Let's do that on the other side. Bend the elbow across your chest. Good job. And then go into your tricep stretch. So the fun and the intense work is going to keep going. And you can always substitute the band for weights. Do what feels good for you today. Some days we feel stronger than others, especially once we pass that golden age of 50, 60, 70, 80. Who knows? Who cares? Age is just a number, isn't it? So we're going into some bridge work. That's why I laid it down. What I want you to do, roll through your spine. So lift the tailbone, peel each vertebrae off the floor, stand on your feet, lower your back down onto the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Let's just do 2 more nice and slow. And part of doing this is just to check in to make sure that you haven't got any irritation in your back. If you do, you might need to modify the exercise, or you might just need to just stay in a bridge or keep your hips down. We are working the chest here as well as the hips and the glutes and the lower back. Grab your band and place it around your wrists. Bring your arms down to the floor. Push your hands into the band so you keep tension on the band. So we're just going to work with the chest to start with. Push the band up towards the ceiling and then bring the band down towards the floor, keeping tension on the band. As we do this, we want to feel the chest engage. If you're not, stretch your band out a little bit more. Make sure you get the upper arms to the floor. We're going to add on, we're going to go into some bridge work. Lift the band up on top of our chest. As we lower, we're going to lift the hips, keeping tension on the band. As you lift and lower your hips, you want to press your feet evenly into the floor. Let's do 6, 5. All right, if you're not feeling the work, push your wrists into the band. 3, don't let the band get slack. 2, last 1, good job. All right, coming down. Just let your arms go for a quick 10 seconds. Straighten your arms. Press the wrists back into the band. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Bring your arms overhead. And then bring your hands back in on top of your chest. Let's just do a few more. Feeling the shoulder blades on the floor. Let's do 3. Feeling your arms. I'm feeling mine here. 2 more. Last one. Good job, guys. We're going to lift the hips up, and as we lift the hips up, band is going overhead. As we lower the hips, the band comes over the chest. Keeping tension on the band. Told you I wasn't going to be a very good counter today, didn't I? I don't know what's my excuse every other day, though. 5. Lift your hips up high. Stand on your feet. And 3. Good work. 2 more. 1. Great job. Bring your arms out of the band. So what we're going to do next is we're doing those little pulse movements. So we're going to lift the hips up and we're going to squeeze the glutes to lift the hips. So just get a little practice in here, feeling the glutes tighten. Press the feet into the floor. Grab your band. Now, as you're doing that, you're going to pull the band apart and just let it come in about an inch, a centimetre. Keep tension on the band. As you pull your band apart, your elbows are pointing away from you. Keep your neck long. Let's go for 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the glutes. 3. Lift higher. 2, 1. Good job. Bring our knees into our chest. Release the lower back. How are you feeling? Were you feeling the chest and the arms? I was. Rolling up. Rolling up. Bring your arms behind you. Do it so we can stretch the chest. Grab your band and place it around your feet. Now, this is a little bit tricky. So come to the side. We're coming into 4-point kneeling. And, you might just need to find a way to play with your band. Start with tension on the band so your feet are separated. Tuck your toes into the floor. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. We're going to stretch the right leg away. Lower it, lift. Keep your abdominals engaged, your torso balanced, so you're not leaning more on one side than the other. Okay, let's do 6. Try and lift your foot as high as your hip. Let's do 3. Equal pressure on your hands as you press them down into the floor. Last one. Good job. Lift the leg, little bend to the knee, stretch the leg. Little bend, stretch. Feel the glute engage. Let's do 9 for your abs tighten. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the change is bend, stretch, squeeze the glute to lift. Bend, stretch, lift. Let's do 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, bend, stretch, lift. You've got 4 and 3, 2, last one. Hold it. Stretch the leg away. Center your body weight. Press equally down on both hands. Shoulders are away from your ears. Bring the foot back, the knee back in line with the hip. Come back into a quick rest pose. Let's repeat that on the other side. Soften your elbows. Press your hands evenly into the floor. Stretch the opposite leg now. So we're just going to lift and lower. Keep your abdominals engaged. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7. Nice work. 6, 5. Try and lift your foot as high as your hip. 2 more. Keeping your body weight centered. 1. Excellent. Lift the leg. Ankle as high as your hip. Bend the knee. Stretch the leg. Bend and stretch. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep going. You've got 4, 3. Oh, I'm shaking. 2, 1. What's the change, guys? It's bend, stretch, squeeze the glute to lift. Bend, stretch, lift. Let's do 10. Bend, stretch, lift. 8. Don't let your foot get lower than your hip. Oh, no, mine is. 4 more. And 3, 2. Bend, stretch, lift. Last one. Hold it. Stretch the leg away. Keep the foot as high as your hip. Let's lower and let's come into a child's pose. I can hear you saying, that was so much fun, Sharon. Can we do it again? Just put it on rewind. All the hard stuff's done. We're just going to do some stretching here. Let's start with our legs fairly straight. Bend your knees if you need to. Just let your chest go towards the floor. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, lower the chest towards the floor. Breathe in to get your spine longer and the head points away from you. Breathe out, lower the chest to the floor. One more time. Breathing in and out. Good job. Now, if you want, you can grab your band and just place it under your feet and hang on to it. What we're going to do is just use it to help us stretch. If you don't have a band, you'll just follow along without the band. You're going to cinch the band up. With a straight back, we're going to bring the chest towards the legs, lengthen the spine, lengthen the legs. Just let gravity do the work for you as you let yourself get lower to the floor. Nice. When you're in a place where you're feeling the work, it doesn't have to be really intense. What we want to do is let the hamstrings release. What I want you to do is work on lengthening your spine, stretching your legs, feeling the hamstrings, maybe lower your chest towards your legs. So here I'm actually using the band to bring my chest lower towards my legs. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, keeping the back nice and long. Ah, this feels so good. Let the band go. Let your head go towards your legs. So you're going to round your spine. Let everything go. We're not overstretching here. And breathing in and out as you come up to your seated position. Good work. How are you feeling? We're going to finish with a couple of side-to-side stretches. My new faves at the moment. Either cross legs or straight legs. Just breathing in and out. Reach the arm right across to the other side of the room. And over to the other side. Let's do one more to each side. And let's just let the chest go towards the floor. And all I want you to do is press your tailbone gently back behind you. Breathe as you breathe out. Let your head get towards the floor. Doesn't matter how far we get. And if you can, wiggle your toes and then walk yourself up. And let's do 3 deep breaths, breathing in and out, feeling the chest open up as we bring the arms back behind us. And then one more. And guys, great work. Well done. I found this workout really intense. I get a little bit carried away with trying to explain things. I always get a bit flustered because I think, oh, does everyone understand what I'm trying to say? And I want you to get the most out of the workout. So I do apologise if I'm repeating myself a little bit. And most of the time when I do repeat myself, it's because I'm doing something wrong. Please let me know how you found the workout. I really hope you got I hope you got benefit from it. See you soon. Bye.